Welcome back to the 100-Day Rebuild. This is my CEO blueprint. I actually meant to film this video yesterday, but I set up the ring light and I kid you not, I was like, let me just lay on the bed. I lied on the bed, and why did I wake up at 4 a.m. and I don't have a video for today? Hence why we are doing this. So let's get started. Today we're talking about 3 common marketing mistakes fashion businesses make, and we are going to be using my brand, JLX The Label, as the case study. Number 1 is lack of sales funnel. A sales funnel is how you get your brand or product essentially from initial interest to sale. So it goes from awareness, interest to a decision, and then the consumer makes an action, and that action will be the sale. So most brands sometimes they lack having an adequate sales funnel. So most times they are relying solely on social media likes and comments, but most times those likes and comments does not translate to sales. Number 2 is building a strong brand identity. And the mistake that most people make, thinking that the brand identity is just the logos or the brand colors. The brand identity essentially is the soul of the brand. When I'm working with brands to build an identity, what I start with is the feeling that they want to convey. When people see their brand, what do you want them to think? What do you want them to feel when they see a campaign from you? How do you want your brand to be presented in the world? We have to think about it as a person. When you appear into a room, how do you want to be perceived? How do you want people to speak of you? How do you want to present yourself? That's essentially what a brand identity is how the brand appears to people, how you want that brand to be perceived, how you want people to think about that brand, how you want them to speak about the brand. It's thinking about the brand holistically and not just the singular aspects of the colors or the logos or the typography and all of that. Mistake number 3 is what I call the leaky bucket, and that is ignoring retention. Majority of your sales is going to probably come from second time buyers. So if a person purchases from you the first time, you have to think how you can turn that first time buyer into a regular customer. And when you're unable to retain that first customer, it's definitely hard to build a community, and it's also hard to really build a brand that is going to last the test of time. So it's important to create content and to create content that focuses on the post-purchase experience, how the customer can wear the item, how what the customer can do with the item, to give them ideas and different ways to enjoy the purchase so that they become a regular customer. That is all I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will do better tomorrow. So see you tomorrow.